You're muted. Dude, what is going on?
Kick it off with a bang. Holy cow, dude. My computer is completely bamboozled right now.
I'm just wailing my hands up in the air and you're muted. Totally missed
I don't know. Then it started to replay again. Somebody else text maybe who has a higher power of a computer processing system can pull up the DraftKings lineup because every time I try to do that, my computer starts smoking. But
yep,
that's enough about us and our problems and the fact that I had it. No, it's not BMO. That is not my laptop from college. Okay. It is episode 137. We all know what happened to my laptop from college. It is episode 137. It is June 5th. It is National Sausage Roll Days, and I'd not rather spend National Sausage Roll Day more than with the boys. Oh, all right, Bear. I'm just getting roasted in the comments already. We want to thank all the new listeners tuning in. Check out the podcast. It will drop tomorrow if you don't stay for the whole show. But as you can see, we are graced with a very special guest. From RotoBaller, we see that fantasy golf contributor at RotoBaller PGA. Jens, as we discovered that. Christenson, soccer, golf, baseball, in that order. This is a real treat. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate it. Say, now that we got everything figured out, thanks for having me.
BMO just updated Tex and I what happened to your laptop.
I think I was there the next day.
Yes. So
I think I was there, but I was distant there, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Let's set the table with that was a moisture related issue with my computer in college that I had nothing to do with. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh yeah, that was the first time you did it to somebody. You repaid the favor to Cox.
Okay. Yes. No, that was a couple years later. That was an accident. That was a spill. That was not a.
I realized what night this was now. Yeah.
Okay. Jens, you were here to talk golf with us. First of all, tell everybody where they can find you and what you've been up to.
Absolutely. So you can find me on Twitter at Jens Christenson, spelled just like that. All one word, though. So, yeah. And as AK said, big time soccer fan, play a lot of soccer DFS along with golf and MLB. So the soccer, golf, baseball in that order is kind of a play on Gareth Bale, who's a famous soccer player for Real Madrid. I don't know how in tune you guys are with the soccer world, but also there's a big time tournament right now called the Soccer Tournament that J.J. Watt and Pat McAfee are involved in as well.
Are they playing?
Yeah, they are. Pat McAfee actually can ball. Color me shocked. I had no idea that he could play soccer, but he served up an absolutely delicious assist today. Guy scissor kicked the volley, bottom corner. I was going absolutely nuts seeing it. Yeah.
I love this. This is some soccer lingo right now. We're getting a crash course on the footy.
Volley.
Yeah, I like to say I can do my best too down the line, but I didn't know how in tune you guys were with soccer, but I always assume everybody loves it, just as much as I do.
So McAfee is the old Xerxes?
McAfee is the real deal.
Scissor
it's shocking, yes. I was surprised. If you follow the soccer tournament on Twitter too, he's getting the boys buzzing, just going crazy. It's a good laugh.
Yes. He had a big funny story. You guys want to hear a story? I tell this story all the time. Demo's probably about to lose his mind. Pat McAfee and I went to a combine together in high school.
Really?
We were on the same plane. I wouldn't say together. He kind of flew in and flew out because he was really good, but it was down in Florida. I'm telling you, that dude had an absolute mutant mechanical leg. It was unbelievable to watch him kick a football. It was pretty impressive. So, all right. We've got some people listening here. We got James Earl Ray, Mr. Buttery Biscuits, as we will call him. We were having a Bear with the Machine Gun is here. He won the contest last week.
And is not letting us forget that.
Yep, and I wouldn't blame him. He should rub our face in it. And
Hey, stop
he
listening
says,
past Bear. It's a new week. We got the Muirfield now.
that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the man in the mirror field. Michael Jackson, that thing. Yeah, of course I beat him, BMO. And Bear with a Machine Gun has a questions for you, Jens.
What's my favorite team? So I follow Chelsea out of London. They've been my favorite team for a long time. I was a big Frank Lampard fan, who's a box-to-box midfielder guy that could just get it all done. Hasn't been as successful in his coaching career. He's actually been pretty bad. But Chelsea are kind of on the – we're been on the downswing, but also on the upswing now.
Is the dynasty over?
What's
Is
that?
It Is it over? Is the dynasty over?
Gosh, it's come to an end, I think. But we're in a rebuilding phase. We had our boy Christian Pulisic, but we let him go, and he's been absolutely destroying it in Milan.
Yes. You can't spell dynasty without die.
True.
I don't know how that
True.
relates,
Yeah,
but
I like that.
or nasty.
That's true. Yes.
God. Yeah, I'm learning all sorts of new stuff today that I can use against people that just talk trash against Chelsea. So
the guy that you were, Garrett Bale, football terms, we're big football guys.
yeah.
G.U.Y.S. Who's a comp for Garrett Bale? And if you say a Chief, we're gonna have words.
Well, I would have gone straight to Patty Mahomes. You know, Pat's my boy. So,
overrated.
Gosh, Pat's taking us to the ship again this year, I think. So, yeah, big Chiefs guy right here, by the way. Yeah. But Gareth Bale's also a great golfer,
That's
too.
the show, guys. Thank you.
Oh, geez. I say I can't remember. Are you guys Bills fans, or is somebody a Bills fan?
So J-Vi normally, these two in the bottom are Cowboys fans, so you don't have to
Boys
listen
for
to any.
life.
You don't mess with Texas.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about them.
We don't see you too often, so
yeah. You'll hear them all. They're like cicadas. They just make a lot of noise, and everybody's like, "What is that?" And then they're just a bunch of bugs you just slap off whenever it's time for their season to be over with, and then they go in hibernation for another 19 years. That's what Cowboys fans are.
Pop out to make some noise, let you know they're still there.
We are September through December fans. Just don't ask us in January. Okay.
Right. They're fiscal year fans. They're like, at the end of the fiscal year, we no longer are relevant.
I didn't even see what the over-under is for your guys' win total this year.
Probably 10.
Yeah. Projected to win
49ers.
0 playoff games again, or you guys think you'll take one down this year?
Can you lose to the youngest team again? Is really the question. Man,
I don't know. I'm not answering that. We're all on paper right now. Everything looks great on paper.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, James already he says dislike the Chiefs, but if they will win it and Baltimore doesn't keep it out of it. Baltimore's hot, but Baltimore's Baltimore. They're the Cowboys of
the AFC.
There you go. Just like who was it? Cam Young is the Cowboys of the PGA.
Yeah. Can't seem to find a win when they need it most.
Exactly. Bear with the Machine Gun says Bale would have been Gronk.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Wow, pretty good.
Will you confirm?
Yeah, I mean, they both have good feet. Gronk, man, does it all too. Bale's kind of a party boy too. He likes to get after it. I don't know how good of a golfer Gronk is, but Gareth Bale is a top golfer too. He's like Tony Romo level, like really good. And the amateurs, probably wouldn't cut it on the PGA, obviously, but probably not even the Korn Ferry. But he's solid.
And he probably stayed away from cryptocurrency, right?
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Oh man,
Uh,
that's good. What a good lead in. Okay. So you know how we do this thing, man. We have all these segments that we get to and run across before we even get to talk about golf. But rest assured, I have a whole notepad prepared for the guy that I will be selecting as is tradition. So we will get
How
to.
many pages is that?
yeah.
It's a whole pad.
If you think the document
How
is
much time
busy,
do we have
you
here?
should see this notepad. I go in on stuff, that I want to find all the angles of what other people aren't looking at, and I got some good ones in this Memorial tournament. You better believe it. What? Oh, he's James Earl. He's Mr. Buttery Biscuits is saying Henry won't hurt them whatsoever. Well, I didn't even tell you that I'm a 49ers fan, so I hate the Chiefs guts. And
Really?
I will yes, I will continue to hate the Chiefs guts until we avenge them with a Super Bowl win, as Christian McCaffrey signed a new deal with 49ers because he realizes how good Brock Purdy is. And he's
I
like,
saw
wow,
that.
I
What
can't.
are your thoughts with him coming back in the season ahead?
It opens up cap space, and he's the best running back.
Married. Listen, he got married. The season's done.
Both of them did.
Okay?
Oh, really?
Purdy and CMC.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Whew.
Don't let them fool you.
It's going to be a rough year. Bet the Rams.
Don't. No.
Yes, bet the
Don't
Rams.
let them.
I couldn't keep a
No,
straight
even
face
better,
right
even
now
better.
either.
Bet the
Yeah.
Niners. Bet the Niners. Go ahead and
No.
do it.
Don't.
Bet the Niners.
Oh, we all have futures on the Niners to win it and everything.
They did this with the Rangers, my favorite hockey team. Look,
Because our bets
Okay.
never hit, so we bet whatever AK's teams are.
Perfect. Give him a good luck, bad luck look.
Here's
Hey,
it.
good luck.
Reverse.
Yeah. Reverse psychology on him. Yeah.
As in true fans do, or true friends, they will find any way to sabotage your team, especially if their team sucks. So they spend their whole playoffs not growing playoff beards and betting against my teams who happen to be very good at this time, at this particular time and junction. Let me go Stephen A on you. And so they just bet the Rangers and bet the Niners and then tell me they're on my side. And when they lose, they rub it in my face. And that's how it goes. So,
Yeah. What happened to the Rangers, though? I saw they lost. Was it last game of the Panthers? I'm not a huge hockey fan, so I'm sure you could tell me more. But
I will explain.
Just rip the scab right off.
Yeah.
No, it was rigged.
Slowly.
The referees had it out for the Rangers. They didn't want Igor Shesterkin. It wasn't his time. They needed to get Bobrovsky his trophy. So that's what happened. So
What a pitiful loser.
Yeah.
the Florida
the
Panthers
ref.
just
It's always the ref's fault.
the Florida Panthers manhandled them, and it was clearly evident.
Yeah. Because what the Panthers lost last year in the Stanley Cup Finals too, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, did they take down your squad in the conference finals
Yes.
last year? Oh, so 2 years in a row.
No, not last year. No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, ouch. That's like the Chiefs Niners 2 times in a row. Just to bring it full circle,
Stop it.
Yeah.
Chiefs fans.
Get them, yeah.
They hit you from all angles.
Hey, I did say I would, be out here defending Chiefs Kingdom anytime I can. I'm hoping some of them tuned in to, back me a little bit, but we'll see. Chiefs Kingdom usually does show up, so
They do. All we have to do is the Bills fan is not here. J-Vi's on vacation, or otherwise he'd probably go in on it, but I just hate him because of Super Bowls. Interesting here, trade Dak, draft Sanders. He comes with Deion Sanders. Bring in Belichick as a D coordinator. Cowboys fans' thoughts. Deion.
Let's see what happens.
Let's
see what happens.
They don't sound very enthused by that.
Let's see what happens.
So,
this whole year, everybody's playing for a contract this year. Everybody's playing for a contract.
That's how it is every year.
I'm just no.
Yeah. Who are you most enthusiastic
Playing
about
on
this year?
contract.
Who are you most enthusiastic about?
As a player?
Yeah.
Over Sean.
Yep. I think he's going to change that defense.
Yeah. And
so.
our draft pick, LaFleur, or however you say his last name, but they're saying he's a sneaker. sneaky pick.
Okay.
A draft day steal.
All right. Well, we'll look for him then.
And with Zimmer as our defensive coordinator, our linebacking was super weak in the past, so he's going to straighten that up for sure.
Yep.
So there you go.
Oh,
So you think you guys take the division then?
Oh no, dude.
Yes.
I don't. The thing about
The Eagles are.
NFC,
Wait a minute. The Eagles are in shambles.
Maybe the
Redskins got a rookie
DMV.
quarterback. The Giants are the Giants. I mean, come on. How do we not take the division?
Nobody's repeat the East in like 15 years or something crazy.
This is the year.
We got to break it this year.
No.
Go back to back.
Y'all couldn't even win the division of motor vehicles. Y'all stink.
You already know what your season's going to look like, AK.
I know. Super Bowl. Lombardi. Brock Purdy completes the story.
Brock Purdy got married.
From Mr. Irrelevant, from the last pick.
Brock Purdy got married.
To the last win.
Going to not even make the playoffs.
Cut the 30
National Sausage Roll Day. Let's go.
Okay. All right. We got
about the sausage rolls.
No, answer this question right now. Does bringing Zeke back put you over the edge? Answer it right now.
Yeah.
We got our center.
I think he really puts our centers in a good spot with some depth.
Yes.
Yep. Gives us lots of depth at center. Speaking of sausage rolls, Zeke.
Oh, good link there. Good link.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of sausage rolls, Patty Mahomes. Patty sausages. That's
Patty sausages. Yeah,
he looked like it when he came to OTAs, buddy.
Oh man, yeah. That's what they said about him last year too. Looked like he put on a little weight. He's just beefing up. You know, maybe so he can take a couple more hits this year. I hope that's not the case, but he still came out slinging. So
they've already Rico into the #1 slot.
Rico doubt no. Yeah. Patty Mahomes wasn't. He had the lowest yards per touchdown pass.
Yeah.
He lost a step. All right. National Sausage Roll Day. Sausage has been around for over 2,000 years, made by mixing chopped or minced meat with different seasoning and cereals. I don't even know what cereals means. And inserting it into casing of animal intestines. Gross. I think we all knew that, though. They were called bangers during the Second World War because they exploded whenever they were fired upon. How about that little nugget? Or
I mean,
that's pretty. I mean, you could call anything bangers.
Was it really the sausage?
Yes. Let's see what happens when we blow this meat up. I'm glad I finished that sentence. Any thoughts on National Sausage Roll Day?
They're delicious.
Is a corn dog a sausage roll? Embrace
is a hot dog a sausage?
Is it wrapped in animal intestines?
Oof.
It's made from animal intestines. It's like a reverse sausage. Isn't a hot dog like?
I thought they were all beef.
Hey, you know what's all beef? Me against the Chiefs, all beef. Okay. On the show, any other thoughts on Sausage Day?
I do love a good Chicago dog, and you got to get the all beef with the natural casing. It's got a little snap to it.
Yeah.
Fun story. I did help open a hot dog restaurant here in Kansas City.
Nice.
It's called Up Dog. So just helped with
What's up, dog?
operations. Yeah, exactly. What's up, dog? And it's a oh man. So I can tell you more about hot dogs and sausages than you probably
I do like
know.
A street vendor Chicago dog in Chicago.
Oh yeah. No ketchup here either. Only mustard.
But if you have it in Kansas, what did you say? Kansas City?
Yeah. So common misconception: there is a Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. I'm on the good side, the AKA Missouri. So Missouri. Yeah.
Okay, we got some. This is a good writing. Have you heard of German sausages? They're the worst. Dinger, bear.
That was good. Yeah.
Oh, BMO trying to get his wife grew up a Steeler fan. My wife grew up a Steeler fan. We both have dad bombs. Patty Mahomes. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Okay. D-Light asks, is hot dog a sandwich? No. Because a hot dog you eat, sandwich is horizontal, hot dog's vertical. You're an expert. Come on.
Yeah.
Would you say it's a sandwich?
Yeah, I don't consider it a sandwich, even though it is, meat between two buns. But yeah, just like you said, AK, the way you eat it, sandwich horizontal. Yep. I can't do the hot dog the other way, but yeah.
The American calzone.
Oh. Those are delicious too.
No, calzone is still horizontal. You don't eat calzone vertical.
Yeah. Oh, those are.
I think the
delicious.
defining factor for a sandwich is it has to be two separate pieces of bread to then sandwich something in between it.
Yep.
That's a good call. Because the hot dog is still one connected.
That's right.
Calzone and a quesadilla.
Unless you're a psychopath and you rip the buns in half. If you do that, you're a savage.
Or you just got a stale bun and it just splits on the bottom.
You're a mongoloid.
Whatever that is.
Look it up.
Is boudin considered a sausage? Boudin?
Boudin?
I think so. It's just a different stuff inside. You can get like crawfish boudin.
I'm not familiar with it.
Louisiana thing.
Crawfish boudin? Yeah.
Wait, what did you say it was?
Get to the Bobby.
It's a Louisiana thing.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen those. Do they explode when you shoot them?
Louisiana, East Texas.
Do they explode when you shoot them? That's the question. Yeah. Okay. You got some just wild nonsense going on. I love it. Overview the Salute Your Sports. That'll be first. Water cooler debate, DFS deep dive, where we go into the Memorial. How dare you? Other relevant sports news. We got NHL and NBA finals going. You can't say NHL finals. You have to say Stanley Cup. Somebody should have slapped me right there. NFL contracts. The WOAT-A-MAKER. Stop stealing our intellectual property. RG3. Barstool Sports. The Golix. And unblock us on Twitter, Reddit, College Football, you cowards. Because they've still had us blocked for some unknown reason.
Why did they block you?
I have no idea. Like I normally do. You probably see on Twitter, we're always in the comments just raising absolute Cain.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know. I looked and it was like, you can no longer comment. I'm like, what? And they just blocked us. I mean, I don't ever say anything out of line. It's all about a bunch of jokes.
Yeah.
So
that's too bad.
So I'm not sure what happened. I would even jumped on one of their spaces with him. I was a caller.
Oh.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Whatever. Unblock us though, cowards. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Salute your sports. Everybody shh. Okay, salute your sports. We take any random, small, major sporting event or some other event, and then we expand upon it. But first, I think we should solve the baseball crisis. Right here, I'm just going to throw out a few ideas, and I want rapid thoughts, rapid reactions. Major League Baseball in-season tournament, just like the NBA.
No, I don't know.
No.
Yeah. Where would you play? I don't know. I couldn't see it. I can't see it.
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I was like, they should do an in-season tournament. The NBA thought it was a great idea. LeBron got a championship. In-season tournament. Second thing, MLB should end in August. Think about
it.
Think about it. Look, if it goes into September and October, yes, you don't want to mess with the history of baseball. Everybody gets mad about when you mess with the history of baseball. But if you think about it, it would help their ratings because there's not really anything on in July and August. And that's when the playoff race would be ramping up, ratings through the roof. And it's not going to be, say, Chicago makes it, it's not going to be snowing in October. I can tell by everybody's deafening silence that nobody agrees with me on either of these ideas.
No.
Yeah,
So how do we fix baseball?
we don't need to.
Cosmic baseball.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think they're doing things to fix it, but I think if they brought back the juice balls and made home runs fun again,
Yes.
I think that's how you do it.
We need a scandal. We need some sort of scandal.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're actually getting all banned right now for betting on sports. So
Yeah.
that's not very fun to watch. We need something else. But I'm just throwing stuff out there. James Earl Ray has a thought. It should end before football. You're saying move football back to November. Then we could move football into the spring. No. Nobody agrees. Okay. I
No.
just wanted to throw those out.
Because, I mean, then it's going to clash with March Madness.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we just do nothing.
Just
But this is
enjoy
where
it.
ideas come from, dude.
It's just a busy time when it hits playoff time in baseball. You got games during the week leading up to football weekend.
October, greatest month of sports. So we would lose that. Can't have that.
All right.
Anywho,
So what are you saluting?
salute your sports. Do you want me to go first? Show you how this works? I am ready. I am prepared. This is going to be phenomenal because J.Vi is not here, and when he listens back, we are going to be ragging on the Bills because I would like to salute the Oilers coach for throwing shade at the Buffalo Bills yesterday. The Edmonton Oilers coach, when asked at his press conference, is experience an edge in the finals? And Knobloch for the Oilers said, I don't know. Ask the Buffalo Bills how important Super Bowl experience is.
Love that. Yeah.
Was that
Who's
Chuck?
this guy? The Oilers head coach? I might have to
Yes.
follow them as my NHL team now.
The Oilers. What does Two Bills Drive? Texas probably digging furiously what Two Bills Drive has to say about that.
I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Right now, nothing.
Butch, do you have a salute?
So I'm going to salute because before the Women's College World Series softball, I said, you don't want to mess with Oklahoma. Boom. They're up 6-1, Tex. Sorry.
Oh, they're beating Texas?
Yeah, game 1.
Who is?
Top Oklahoma.
Oh, no, Tex. Another Red River rivalry.
Oh.
Lost.
Big brother has got you. Big sister has got you.
Yeah, dude. They got you.
Oh.
They got you.
Yeah, what do you think about Oklahoma and Texas moving to the SEC with Mizzou? Does that take the Red River rivalry up a notch?
I mean, it was always the number one rivalry in sports, college football.
No.
Yes.
Oh, in college football, maybe. Not in sports.
In college
I don't know how you can rate that, though, in college.
Yes,
you have the largest cocktail party, Georgia and Florida.
Win.
Bam. Right there.
App State, Georgia Southern.
Absolutely.
Huge rivalry. Deeper than hate.
It's deeper than hate, bro.
So I would
Army and Navy.
I would argue the biggest rivalry in sports is Tony Romo not trying to predict plays every time. Okay. All right. So, Tex, do you have a salute?
Yeah. So I like the college football playoff schedule was announced, and I like it personally.
Okay.
Because it gives us great college football in addition to all the bowls all the way through January 20th. The thing that I like most about it is the semifinals are on Thursday, January 8th. Sorry, that's January 9th. And January 10th on Friday, which then gives us the divisional round on Saturday and Sunday. So that's going to be like a great weekend of football.
And they finally moved the SCS championship to out
when?
of the Sunday afternoon slot, which is a huge win instead of burying them.
Where is it?
I can't remember, but it's not on Sunday at 3 in the afternoon competing with
Okay.
the NFL.
Okay.
Further, there's
Good move.
also a day where there's from Christmas all the way through like the next week, there's football on every day.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Which
It's
is gonna be
great.
awesome.
Like for me, like meaningful football in December through the end of January. It's going to be great. For me, this is a huge salute. Great scheduling. All the big name bowls still on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. It's going to be awesome.
Love that.
Okay. Jens, your salute.
Yeah, my salute was I talked about it a little bit earlier, was the soccer tournament, the 7v7 kind of the play on the basketball tournament that they had. So they've got guys that line up like Ocho Cinco's on a team. They've got some other legends of the game too that played over in England in the EPL. But like I said, G.U.Y.S in it, Pat McAfee's in it, and really just hyping it up. And they're playing well, actually. And Ocho Cinco, believe it or not, pretty good soccer player too. He actually tried out for Sporting KC a while back, drew some crowd to that. Yeah, as you know, he's pretty damn quick. But yeah, the soccer tournament, those $1 million for the winner. They play, I'm sure you can fill in a little bit more for me here, but I know they play a certain amount of time, and then once that time hits, they hit the target score, and then if one team scores, they lose a guy. The other team loses a guy, and they play to that target score, kind of like the basketball tournament. And then the following week, they have the women's tournament. So this is the second year of the tournament. I know last year, the United States women's national team had an alumni team that did all right in it. So it's kind of cool that they do both now, really promote the game too. So it's fun. Some people get into each other's faces. It gets a little touchy. So, and you got Pat McAfee hyping it all up. Like I said, if you see him on Twitter, he's all in on it.
Yeah, they're in Cary, which is like 2 hours from me.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's not too far.
No.
Let's go down and check it out.
When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute.
It's in Cary?
Yeah, it's in Cary.
Which is south of Raleigh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit like, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes from Raleigh. So that's cool. It's good for North Carolina too.
Yeah, I can't remember whose campus that is, but they play it on or near there. But I can't remember whose campus they play it on, college campus. But it's pretty big.
NC State, maybe?
Yeah, it could be NC State. That's who I thought it was, but then I thought that was wrong. Maybe.
No, it's that close to be.
Yeah, it's close.
State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, salute to that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. When I saw him there and they were talking, he's been talking about it for a while, so I didn't ever get to watch it, but maybe I will next week. How about that?
Yeah, you might have to check out G.U.Y.S too. He trucked a goalkeeper today, so surprisingly, he's another guy. Big guy. He's got some decent feet. Yeah, he goes up for a header, not even looking, and then just boom, trucks the goalie down. G.U.Y.S still standing. So
classic
football
guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That happened to us whenever we were playing volleyball with some people. I won't mention any names, but somebody that lives in this house with me. We met at the net, and there's no regard for physical contact. So,
were you on the same team?
No, we were going up to the net at the same time, and we collided. And it was not a collision that I was very fond of. So, but
you're like the bad scene in Meet the Parents.
Yeah,
pretty much. Except I didn't even get close to the ball.
Take it easy. Yeah.
Okay. We have saluted. Now we will debate. Everybody, shh. Here comes the water cooler debate segment.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Are you kidding me?
Okay, before we dive into this golf, we have a water cooler debate question. And before we have a water cooler debate question, we have a dad joke, as is tradition. And I went back and forth between two, so I have one already teed up for the next one. Here is the question. What kind of seasoning do you put on smoked catfish? Skeet seasoning.
Weak. That one's weak.
Better.
I like Bears better.
Okay.
They're the worst.
Yeah, that's what
That was
heard about
solid.
German sausages. They're the worst. Okay, last week's question was, what is the GOAT type of flip? Here are the results. J.Vi with the flip off. Tex in second with 30% with the bat flip, the home run bat flip. I was in third with 23% with the flip phone. And Butch probably voted for himself with the card flip. So, I don't know, but anyways, that was the GOAT type of flip. So this week's question is, what is the GOAT type of childhood juice/drink? Okay. Love that joke. I love that joke, Bear. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. So, water cooler debate. What is the GOAT type of childhood juice/drink? Now, there's a lot of avenues you could go here. But think back whenever these drinks tasted a lot better back then than they do now, because I have small kids and I drink those drinks and I'm like, this is not nearly as good as I remember it being. So who would like to go first? Butch, Tex, Jens?
Let's give Jens the floor.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Welcome to water cooler debate.
Be on your toes, ready to go.
Mhm.
I would say for me, it's the Gatorade with the cool blue. It's like that electric blue color. I know it's not a juice, but the drink. Now I get it. Oh my gosh, that it just does not taste as good as I remember it. I'm gonna be boring, but I'm a big lemon lime guy now. Not Gatorade Cool Blue.
The Cool Blue was elite. When they came out with the Fierce flavors, Fierce Melon is absolutely the GOAT Gatorade of all time. I'm convinced. The Gatorade Frost and the Fierce, that was electric.
Frost is yes.
Riptide Rush, elite. Okay, so Cool Blue Gatorade. Is that the one you were talking about? Cool
Correct,
Blue?
yep.
Okay. All right. I will go next. Drank way too much of this, but Sunny D was absolutely a GOAT childhood drink that was not orange juice. It was basically just sugar that looked like orange juice. But Sunny D, 100%. And I saw James, Mr. Buttery Biscuits saying Tang, which is, I think Sunny D was the evolution of Tang. So, and Bear with the Machine Gun says Capri Sun. So, you two on the bottom there are going to have to get quick with it. So, what do you think? We've got Cool Blue Gatorade and Sunny D on the board. We will put this up for a vote. Butcher Tex, please go.
Tex.
I'm going to go with orange Kool-Aid. Nothing better than a big old giant cup of sugar water with some red or some orange.
Okay. Butch?
Well, I really don't recognize any of these drinks. So I'm going to just go with the purple drink.
I thought you were going to go chocolate.
The little barrels?
I thought you were going to go chocolate milk.
We had to punch the tops in? The purple ones?
What's all this talk about juice? Just give me that purple drink in the back.
Purple drink.
Give me that purple stuff. Sugar, water, purple.
Hey, there you go, right here. Here you go, orange drink. It comes in all the flavors. Oh man, look at that. Capri Sun slander. Capri Sun is weird. We're about to have an absolute battle in the comments. We've got a vote.
Yeah.
He's talking that lean.
Oh yeah, that's his or that Texas tea.
The Texas tea. There you go.
Oh.
I figured somebody was gonna say chocolate milk, or I almost, you know what I almost went with? You know those little freezy pops that you have
Oh,
to push up?
Yoo-Hoos. Oh, dude,
Yoo-Hoos.
the world's
Yoo-Hoos,
worst.
that
The world's
couldn't think of
worst
the
drink in the
name.
world for you. It's just chocolate drink.
It's
That's
chocolate
what it is.
drink. It's not even milk.
It'll last
Uh,
100
Oh.
years.
Dude, you want to change your vote?
Delicious,
Your vote?
though.
You can use Yoo-Hoo. Now's the time.
I'm going Yoo-Hoo. I'm changing it.
Okay,
Change
Yoo-Hoo.
it to Yoo-Hoo.
Okay.
Love
Terrible
that
for you,
use of
but
the change of
delicious.
vote.
Chocolate drink.
Chocolate drink, dude. Orange drink, purple
Oh.
drink, chocolate drink. The end of the push-up pop, the freezy pop, that juice at the bottom,
Oh yeah,
game
Oh.
changer.
the orange ones.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
100% terrible for you.
Oh my gosh. All right. That
High
is
fructose corn syrup. That's all it is.
anybody want a liter of cola?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna hit some segment music here as we move into the golf talk. We've made it to the golf talk. Thank you everybody for making the chat absolutely hysterical. That's what it's all about. So we're gonna play our famous segue music here for those in the audio audience.
The audio audience.
Shh, Butch. The segue music's playing.
Whoops.
Supposed to mute us.
Did you? Oh no, I don't even know how to do that. I said shh, that's a verbal mute. I pulled up beside an ice cream truck playing that song not too long ago, and I was like, I don't know what he's buying or selling, but I'm buying all of it if he stops near me. Anyways, okay. Golf. We move on to the Memorial. Muirfield on the wall. Who is going to be the greatest of them all? Dublin, Ohio. 73 golfers. There is a cut, top 50 in ties within 10 strokes of the leader, which we have somehow managed to make some lineups that have 2 or 3 players that don't make the cut somehow. 20 milli on the line for the purse. A couple of quick notes. Adam Scott, major streak came to an end because he did not qualify for the U.S. Open because he lost to Cam Davis in the Aussie torch passing. Longest day in golf was Monday. Jack Nicklaus is pissed because I forgot. I just wrote Jack Nicklaus was pissed. So if somebody remembers why I was thinking that, please remind me. So, okay. Obviously, you see the document. We have a whole, this is from Ron Close, who is phenomenal. His outline is ridiculous. I love reading his stuff, and it gives a whole bunch of reasons as to why this course. But first, do you have any thoughts on this tournament, Jens?
Yeah, first, great hat, by the way. I just noticed it said
Oh.
make the damn cut. Yeah, which hopefully we can get some guys across the line this week, with there being the limited cut. But yeah, Ron Klaus's stuff over at PGA Splits 101 puts out some great information.
Mm-hmm.
But this tournament last year, though, saw the playoff with Denny and Hovland. I think it always just creates a lot of drama, exciting to watch. I mean, it's a tough course, but a fair challenge as well. Guys got to bring their A game on all facets here, I think, to have a chance. So it's really one of my favorite tournaments of the year.
Ooh, yes. There are, so just to go over some of these notes, it's the 9th toughest to gain off the tee since 2020 renovation. For a lengthy course, only 66% of the tee shots are hit with driver. The highest missed fairway penalty and rough penalty on tour.
Yeah, 4 inches.
That's a Jack Nicklaus. Like, you better put your shot where you want to put your shot, pal. Or
Well,
you
it's
will
not-
say,
It doesn't even stop there. The
go
greens,
ahead then. Let's go.
I mean, the greens are only like 5,000 square feet, right, or something.
Yeah.
So cracker box, you're going to miss the greens. Greens and regulation is going to be huge. When you miss, you're in 4-inch rough yet again. So there you go. Once you start missing fairways and you start missing greens, it's going to be a tough road for anyone.
Yeah, I saw it was like over the past 5 years, the most difficult course to play on from the rough around the greens. So if you're missing greens, which is definitely going to happen, got to bring that around the green game, or you might not be making that damn cut.
That's right. You won't get the hat.
Yeah, exactly.
You will not get the hat. I remember why he's pissed.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up here.
They moved his tournament from Memorial, like the week before, to this weekend, and usually for Memorial Day on Monday they have 20,000 people. Now they only had 1,000 this Monday, so it cost them a lot of money, and he was kind of pissed. So they're working on fixing that because you don't want to piss Jack Nicklaus off. So
He'll go to live.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that'd be the ultimate plot twist.
Yeah. Next year's memorial presented by Liv. Yeah.
Yep.
He's actually going to start dating Amanda Balionis if they don't change it.
Oh man.
Okay. All right. So yes, toughest approach course over the last 3 years. Greens, rough, green, and regulation percentage at only 38%. 6 toughest par fives. Average approach is 167 yards. The 4th toughest, like you were saying, around the green. Scrambling from the short grass has only half as many attempts historically from the rough. It has a success rate of only 45%. The 59% is the tour average. At 11th easiest course to gain strokes putting. So when you get there, it's like, hey, like you're battered and beaten with black eyes, and you've just been sausage bangers all over a shot off the green.
Wearing a neck brace, 2
That's
arm
right.
braces.
Looking like Randy Marsh. I
cast.
thought this was America by the time you get to the green.
Yeah. I thought this was America.
What do you want to do? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, it's basically going to show like our golf game at the professional level where they're putting for double bogey,
Mm-hmm.
and it took them 6 shots to get there.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Second highest bogey rate at 21.8. Lowest birdie or better from the rough at only 9.7. 3rd toughest par 3s. 7th toughest par 4s. Okay. I think that's pretty much. Is there any other course? I mean, I know it has a lot of dog leg lefts. So, Tex, as a lefty, you're probably licking your chops here.
Yep.
You're
This is
thinking
going to
big.
be a Harmon tournament for sure.
Are you going to do an all lefty?
I don't know if there's enough lefties to do that, but I'll try.
Okay.
I got a few spots reserved in some lineups.
Okay. Very good.
Contests.
Like that.
We do. We'll find an angle and be like, oh, okay, we're gonna do all red, white, and blue, or we're gonna do all lefties, or we're gonna be like all guys from Georgia, and then we'll throw that lineup in there and see how it does. So,
hey, you could play the guy from Auburn.
Oh,
Auburn,
the national champion guy. Jackson?
Jack Nicklaus?
No, he's down there. Jackson. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He's like 6,000 down there.
Yeah, he's the NCAA champion. I believe he won it by like 6 strokes, but it's Koivun.
Koivun.
Yeah.
However, I think he's a player for sure, but this is a tough course to make your debut.
Yeah, welcome to the league now.
Yeah.
I mean,
no lip slander.
Welcome to the big leagues, rookie.
Yeah. Start the 30 for 30. Okay. We've got some golfers to give you the G.U.Y.S. We call them the golfers up your sleeve. The guys. Did I spell it right that time? I think I spelled it right. G.U.Y.S. There was a time whenever I was going G.Y.U.S. or something like that. The G.U.Y.S, like I was Australian. But the golfers up your sleeve, we have.
But you could be
the blokes
here.
We have 5 categories. I give the won't miss the cut in a million years guy. And usually that guy's way down there. Tex usually gives the Seymour Putts Greensmaster guy. Butch P usually gives the social studies course history guy. J.Vi hang the banner on the course guy. And Dylon gives whatever. He changes it every week, but it used
Dylon's
to be
different dudes.
Dylon's
He gives you
different dudes.
The alliteration of Dylon.
That's right. Hey, who? Dylon, and Dylon.
5 greatest of all time. 5 greatest rappers of all time. Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
You spit
The
hot
dark.
fire.
What is it? The triple D's. So he's giving you the Guy Fieri triple D.
He's slurping
Dylon.
a purple drink.
Anywhere we're okay. The guys. Okay. I can either lead it off or we can let somebody else go first. Is somebody going to pull up the DraftKings?
Yeah, I got
screen?
it. I've got
Okay.
it. Hang on. Let me get in the. I'm gonna continue to do the $1 single entry for our lineup.
You're about to enter this lineup.
Yep, it's gonna
Can
go
we do
into
the
my
guys
$1
and then
single entry.
and then build a lineup not of the guys, because if Scotty Scheffler's playing in a tournament, we're playing Scotty Scheffler. That is rule number 1.
Yeah.
No,
He
this
could-
is my. I picked the last guy because it's my dollar.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right,
Let's
don't
see.
pick Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah, don't pick the guy who's finished first or second in like the last 8 tournaments.
Listen, don't tell me how
And
to
he's
spend
a
my
Texas
money.
guy.
We're gonna go through the lineup. I'll plug our guys in, and if I have enough money left, I might pick them, or I might not.
Texas is bowing up to Texas right now.
Okay. Now, you had a couple of guys you wanted to talk to or talk about. Is there some certain dudes that you're like, oh, these guys, I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much this show. I've gone Pat McAfee on you. But yes, are there certain dudes that we've listed all the course reasoning, the course history? So are there guys you're looking for, Jens? Or do you want to just give your guy?
Yeah. Oh, say either way, I can give a couple guys that I was looking at. One, I'd say I know he's not going to be super popular, but Patrick Cantley. Yeah, Scheffler. You know, like you said, rule number 1, play Scheffler. If you don't, rule number 2, if you don't play Scheffler, look at rule 1.
That's right.
Play
Yes.
Scheffler. Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
Scheffler,
you
obviously.
took the word out my mouth.
What's that? Yeah.
Patty Cakes was going to be my dude.
He was.
Yeah.
All right.
Course history, man.
I know. Mr. Memorial,
I'm
as they
there.
call
I
him.
love it.
Yeah. Well, he have 2 wins, I think, in third place in 2022. So I know he's got 2 wins over the last 5 years, but
yeah, he's chasing Tiger Woods to make it the only player to win it 3 times, right?
Yeah, which is
ridiculous.
I mean, his recent form hasn't been top Cantley, but I think that he's always right around there and can pop at any time.
Yeah, he's due. I mean,
yeah,
we're talking about a FedEx Cup champion here that at any given week, like you're saying, he can break out and win and surprise the field.
Absolutely. Yes, and I'm a big Patrick Cantley fan though too. I know that's going to surprise some people, but I do like him a lot. Outside of him too, Sung J M is another guy. I really like where his game's at. I think his around the green game, approach game has just been on point last 3-4. I think he's got 3 top 12s in his last 5 appearances. So I think that Sung Jae is another guy, again, outside of Scotty, that I like personally.
The 2 times that Bum JM did not get a top 10 or whatever it was the 2 times I played him. I've tried to play him, and when I do play him, he either withdraws or
Which was the Masters and the PGA Championship.
Yeah, and
I believed.
In between his 3 top 12s was the missed cut at the PGA Championship. So, and the Masters was like right before he went on his 3 top 12s or whatever in the last 5 appearances. Yeah. So,
RBC
at the worst times.
Bebo with the those are the angles we're looking for.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I knew that I couldn't think of the reason why I liked Cantley so much, but there it is. Hot white.
Yeah. I heard she's
Oh, that's
We need
such
to
a good
get
point.
Ron Kloss to have a category. Strokes gained, hot wife. Can't wait.
Oh,
Every week. Yeah.
strokes lost.
Yeah.
No, don't touch that.
I'm kidding. No. Be careful, dude. I know Hideki always on withdrawal, but he's around the green is a wizard.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
Hideki's
wizard around
good
the
here
green.
too.
Yeah.
mean,
So
Or
anywhere's
he's solid. I mean, he can be, but my gosh, if I play him, he's going to withdraw
Don't
5
play
minutes
him,
before
dude.
tea times.
don't. Okay.
Yeah,
So you like Cantlay and Sungjae?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody? So we'll get to some of those other guys down the line. I'm gonna be picking from way down yonder, way down there, because
I could throw in like a 7,000 guy in the 7,000 range that I really like, and 6,000 if you want, whatever.
yes. Or
Yeah.
we'll save your 6,000 one for last, because that's usually when we do the guys. So go ahead and get us 7,000.
All right, so 7,000 I really like Willie Z. I mean, I think that
Too cheap.
I know 7,500 for him. It just seems a little too cheap, especially for his ball striking ability. I mean, I know the putter sometimes can go, just leave some questions, but I really think that if this is a guy to take a chance on, he's somebody who can get it done. I mean, I think he got 5th place when he debuted in 2022. So for me, he checks all the right boxes here as somebody that I will be having exposure to.
Well, he excels at your majors, these tough courses, because the field comes back. If it's a shootout course, Willie Z, you want to kind of fade because of that putter. But because the scoring's going to be so low here, he's going to be in the top 10. Because
he's a ball striker, dude.
Because of all the things that you said right there.
Well, putting doesn't matter on this course. We already talked about it. Putting doesn't matter. You get on the green, it's in.
Good call.
That's how I read all what we talked about, which is why my guy is the perfect guy.
All right.
Was it Ricky Fowler? You idiot. But yes, so that 7,000 to 7,500 range, I was looking, I'm like, oh yeah, there's some dudes in there.
Yeah.
But
I will be peppering that 7,000 range.
Yes, especially if you're playing Scotty, rule number 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You're going to have to. Yeah.
Tex, speaking of guys, see more putts, greens.
Go ahead and pull up the
sorry.
share.
Sorry.
I've got it ready. Okay.
Add to stage.
All right. So my guy, 16th on approach, strokes gained. This is all strokes gained. 16th on approach,
Clarence
23rd
Carter.
off the tee, 44th total strokes gained. However, Stephen A. Voice, 141st in putting, 109th around the green. But we already talked about it. Once you're on the green, it doesn't matter. Okay?
Doesn't matter.
He was cut last year, plus 11. Cut in 22, plus 3.
And
he's gotten worse. However, with these greens being so easy, I'm going with Kurt Kitayama.
Ooh. I like that. All right.
All right, let's see. Let me do a little look with Kitty. Let me go down there.
Go ahead.
Look at him, dude. He's been playing very well recently. Very well. Can't putt, but that doesn't matter on this course.
Doesn't matter on this course. We already talked about it.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a guy who's been top 36 for like 6 straight tournaments. Sweet, sassy Molassy.
I think I got a sneaky banger there, boys.
Yeah, good. Well, good way to start us off there too.
Littering and
smoking the kitty.
Yes. Okay. I will go next. I don't know where Butch went. Butch, do you want to go or you want me to go?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I had to use the facilities.
Everybody buckle up. I'm going to the notepad here.
Yeah.
This golfer who you're going to want to play that's way down there, keep on scrolling to the bottom of your list. You can find this golfer, especially if you're like me. I'm going to be playing in a a 3-max, single entry, and another single entry. We don't do the 150. I just don't even know how to do that. I just like playing the simple little 3-max. It's been really well for me. But so I have a 3-max, single that I'm going to be entering this in. This golfer has one top 10. This golfer has 10 of 15 cuts made. This golfer, tee to green is 25th. Approach is 41st. Around the green is 32nd. Strokes gained total, 35th. Greens in regulation, 18th. Approach from 150 to 175 because the average approach is 168, I think I saw. 167, my apologies. So right in that zone, 35th. Scoring average, 9th. He shoots sub 70. Ever heard of it? Pretty good. And birdie or better, he's 36th. Need some birdies on this course. Par 3, 4s, and 5s. He is top 35 or better. Now, if that doesn't sell you on this golfer, let me go a little deeper. This golfer loves double stuffed Oreos. Did you know that one of the headquarters for Nestle, who makes what? Milk, is in Ohio.
Do they make you?
Let me finish.
Chocolate. They make the
Do
chocolate.
they make you? Yeah.
Chocolate. Who doesn't like a chocolate Oreo dipped in chocolate milk? So you put the Nestle in your chocolate.
They don't
or
make
in your
milk. You're an
Whatever.
idiot.
It said milk products. So milk products. Nestle in Ohio. Double stuffed Oreos. Guess what? If he likes double stuffed Oreos, where's his tournament played? Dublin. Double your Oreos, double the stuff. Get some Nestle quick. This golfer loves Batman movies. You know who's from Ohio? Who's in Batman movies?
The Joker.
Halle Berry, Catwoman, Kurt Kitayama. I'm not going to name this golfer yet. This golfer, let me go, one more. From Atlanta, this golfer. What is halfway between Ohio and Atlanta? I forgot the city. Dublin.
Nashville.
No. Kentucky.
What?
What chicken?
You're terrible with geography.
Let me finish.
And yet again, you're an idiot.
What city?
Stop it. What chicken was invented in Atlanta? Not chicken. What chicken sandwich? Chick-fil-A. What's halfway between Atlanta and Dublin, Ohio?
Okay, you totally lost the track.
Kentucky Fried Chicken
Just say
versus
the guy's
Atlanta.
name.
It's a rivalry halfway. You're going to want to play Davis Thompson, 6,400. Put him in your lineups if you're going to play Scotty, which you should. Case closed. Watch this.
Oh, there's no way. Oh, my gosh. Dude.
Look at all the stats, though. He's done pretty well. Anyways, Davis Thompson, 6,400. Okay.
I almost just want to play him just because.
He's priced on a second, 17th,
The city of Kentucky is
90th.
halfway between Dublin and Atlanta.
Yes. That's what the G.U.Y.S. That's what Google said.
The city of Kentucky.
The
He went-
city of Kentucky, yes.
I'm done.
State
Davis
of Miami
Thompson.
is in effect.
I don't need to sell you anymore on Davis Thompson.
Okay.
Somebody else go.
Oh, who's up?
I don't know.
Butch,
Next
you're
week,
up.
Butch,
Save
you're
us.
up.
Save us, Butch.
All right. I'm going to save you. Course history guy. I'm going to go with this guy who is from Texas, Jordan Spieth. Bam. Course history. Short and sweet because, my gosh, if it's halfway between, I don't know, Dublin and Texas, we'll probably take it like Kentucky again. But anyway, Jordan Spieth around the greens is going to be electric. He'll be there. He'll be in the top 10. So put him in your lineups.
Spieth?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mr. Course history, I think I saw he hasn't finished outside of 18th in the last 5 years. So top 20s all around.
There you go. People are
Hey.
gonna be afraid. They're gonna be afraid of him. Don't be
Not
afraid.
advice, though. Not advice here.
Not advice here.
Buttery Biscuits did not like the Davis Thompson introduction. You don't eat crow, eat chicken. That's what's halfway between Atlanta and Dublin. Okay, Jens, you're 6,000 or whatever guy that you were looking at.
6,000 for me is got to be the Belgian Thomas Dietrich.
Oh, love it.
I think he's been playing great. I think he's at 6,800.
Love it.
Yeah, he's been playing well. Somebody that I think could, surprise a few people here this week. So I think this may be his debut, but may have to double check me on that one.
Word is he loves waffles.
Yeah, the Belgian. Yeah.
You know what you put on waffles? Chicken. You know what golfers from Atlanta where Chick-fil-A was invented? Davis.
We've come full circle again here.
Boom. Dylon also.
Which is a fair question. Why isn't Chick-fil-A making chicken and waffles for breakfast?
Why don't they just put their sandwich between a waffle?
Oh,
two waffles.
What?
Little hot sauce on that thing.
I guarantee you it's out on the menu tomorrow.
Little hot sauce and syrup.
Oh.
Okay.
Their little chicken mini biscuits they used to have. I don't know if they still have them, but gosh, they were delicious.
Yes, the chicken minis.
Yeah, the chicken minis.
Put honey on them next time you get them. Put honey on them.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, put honey on them. That's for everybody listening and watching. Put honey on your chicken minis. Thank us later. Dylon sent in one from vacation. He thinks, okay, the dark horse, I'm reading this via text message. He's going to try to get it sent in, but he couldn't. So if not, then it's C.W. Kim.
Oh.
Deep diving research. Anyone think the Woo is a little strange? More interestingly, he was born in 1995 in Korea. Coincidentally, good old Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, was in Korea during 1995 for the Collision in Korea WCW event. Could the Woo be an indication of a relationship to the Nature Boy? So Si-Woo Kim put him in. I think G.U.Y.S sent in Denny McCarthy too, but I don't know.
All great recent history here as well.
Si-Woo Kim?
Si-Woo Kim and Denny McCarthy finished second last year, didn't he?
I probably did the worst out job for Davis. Davis Thompson might see this and might be like, that guy. Get him out of here. Oh, there you go. Thank you. James Earl Ray. Same year chicken was invented, 1995. See? Okay. Tex, you've got 5 golfers in how much do we have left there?
13,000.
Oh, go scroll to the top.
I've already got
it. Scroll to the top right now.
There's the top.
Yes. You know what to do.
Xander.
No. You're gonna bet against submitted before went the Scotty Scheffler rule number 1 to put Xander in there. Ballsy move. Okay, that was a lot of fun. Any other golf? Any other nuggets or things that you take a picture of that lineup text so I can have it for reference later and send it out. Any other notes from this tournament that we want to touch on? Jens, anything you have?
I'll add you guys to this list here. Butch, DK.
Yeah, I think we touched on, just around the green play. I know the scrambling percent here is one of the lowest, or one of the, one of the lowest on tour. So guys that can get it done around the green, because greens in regulation is going to be low, as it has been in the past. So that's my only little tidbit that I've kind of held on to. Like Jordan Spieth, magic around the greens. I think Tom Kim could be another guy. He flashed it last week at the Canadian. He had just magic hands in the round 3 and 4 there, putting everything within 5 feet, it seemed like, or draining 30-footers. So Tom Kim is another guy that I like for that reason.
And
I like Tom Kim.
Andy's going to benefit from the greens not being tough.
Yeah.
Very true.
So
true.
I'm inviting everybody to that Single entry is 250 spots left.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
I
Let's
sent
do
you
it.
guys the invite.
All right. So James says we got two Jameses here. We got Super James and James Earl Ray. Tony Finau, 7,900, great value. He has been rounding into form a little bit here. I do like Tony Finau.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's just this whole section is not a, we like picking guys that are kind of off the radar a little. As you can tell, we like to go on these tangents, but we try not to state too much of the obvious, but kind of dig a little deeper, go over the information, and then kind of like we'd like to tell a story. So
I love that.
But yeah, I don't know if no other golfers stick out, but that's the guys. So we've got just one. Anything else? Golf, Yins, Butch, Tex.
Nope.
Okay. Just be careful out there trying to, you're going to pick Scotty and pick certain golfers falling into that trap of being like, oh, this golfer right here. Maybe go a little against the grain. A little Sam Burns action last week. People kind of faded him last week, and they kept picking. I can't remember who it was that was right there. So, anywho, we've got one more section. Norin, there you go.
Yeah, he was 9,900 last week. Heavy ownership, and you had Sam Burns, Corey Connors down below him, 9,500 for I think Corey and 94 for Burns last week. So,
there you go.
Just overshot just a little bit there.
Yeah, and if Burns could have putted in round 3 and 4, he might have taken it down. He missed some. I mean, his putting was not good. Yeah, not good. Yeah. So, man, but he was killing those par 5s, and par 5 scoring this week is another thing that is going to be big. I know. I think last year the set of par 5s was the only set of holes that played under par. Like the par 3s, par 4s, par 5s.
Yeah,
all those played over par except for the par 5s, which I mean, Sam Burns just killed those last week. So if he could do it, if he could have just found the putter, he could have taken that home.
Hey, this is new. Muirfield was under renovation last year, yet again. There you
go. Jack doesn't like people to figure out his course.
Renovation at Muirfield? Come on,
Every year.
Every year. Pair it up.
Just redo it all. Yeah.
Butch, prediction on what wins it?
6, 7 under.
Oh, give me that all day. Give me a 6 or 7 under winner. Okay. Last segment. How dare you? Everybody, shh, Butch.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare you? Oh, I had to sneeze right there, of course, as that ended. Almost blew my eyeballs out of my skull, so I didn't sneeze into the mic. Something that makes you mad. Something you say, how dare you to. Could be sports, life, whatever. Tex, I see you have something written in there. Please go.
My how dare you goes to guys who send packages but don't pay all the postage. Our very own Dylon sent a special koozie, just like the one that AK is drinking out of right now, to a fan of the show. Didn't put enough postage on there, so when it arrived, the person had to pay the remainder of the postage in order to get the package. How dare you, sir, for being a cheapskate for 71 cents.
Coward.
Of all the things, the low down,
in this economy,
nutless, gutless, worthless things to do is to make somebody pay for their own gift. It's absolute garbage.
Disregard the hour that you spent making it.
Yeah. Most expensive koozie
we would offer you
ever.
A koozie, but
you have to pay 71 cents for it because he's not going to give you all the postage. You have to pay for it. Most expensive koozie you're ever going to drink out of.
But seriously, we'll
21
see.
cents.
We'll pay the postage.
Dial will cover it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do I get me one of those?
Oh, we're gonna have to get you one made.
You ask and we deliver.
Yeah.
We'll just and
One
Dial
day
will send you a
you
bill in the
want
mail.
that I deliver.
Yes, and an invoice for the postage. Yeah.
71 cents. Hope you're ready. Can you afford it?
Perfect. Yeah. We'll see when it gets here, I guess. Yeah.
Ask them on Monday after Muirfield ends.
Yeah.
You know.
Ask on Mondays, that we said.
Yeah.
Hopefully your lineup's paid off.
All
Big
right.
money.
Oh,
Hey, we had some big money lineups. I feel it. This is our week.
This
We're
is the
taking it
week,
down.
baby.
I believe
Let's take it down.
I'm back in the we're back in the saddle. I've won one GPP. It was in football. It was a showdown.
Oh, nice.
Most electric feeling. It was like a 20-way tie, but I don't care. It was the Detroit Lions versus the Dallas Cowboys. I think it was a Sunday night game. Butch and I were on the phone for like 30 minutes. Like, like I can't believe. And you know what pissed me off? Wasn't it going to win the Millie? I was only playing in like I didn't play in the big. I didn't play in the big Millie.
Oh, of course. Oh man, I won my first one too this last season, and I think it was a $12 single entry. Took down 1,500, but I was on the phone with my brother looking like Charlie Hull outside, walking around, ripping heater after heater, just like, okay, what's going to happen? What is this going to work? And then Matt Breida, if he would have got like one more yard, I would have got like third and won 500, which still would have taken that. But that 1 yard, I just couldn't even bear to watch the game. I think I took down a half a pack of cigs in 30 minutes. Yeah. Just watching that last quarter. So. Yeah.
There's nothing like I remember it was watching Sam Laporta because you're watching you're like kind of speaking it into existence. I was like, we need Sam Laporta here, and there goes Sam Laporta, and I'm like, holy shit, like, oh my gosh, like this is gonna happen, and then it's wild. But yeah, it's Super James had to scramble for 71 cents. Now back when it was in the couch, hey, now it's Bitcoin. That used to be Sitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad joke's back. I'm back. Thank you, James, for tuning in. And thanks for commenting and being involved in the chat, man. Good luck with your lineups. And what you need to do is put Davis Thompson in there.
Yeah.
So, hey, and join our dollar lineup.
Oh, yeah.
Got the link down there, right?
I do not. I didn't get it. Well, not in the show. I will send it to you. I think.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. I'll get the link up in a post here for those of you watching.
Well, you're in our league though, right? Already, or no?
For me, yeah, I put in it last week. I'd say I haven't checked DraftKings. Did you send it to me this week?
It should automatically just send it. So just check if you're in that listeners league already. It's posted. You can go into it already.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
yeah,
I'll hop in that then.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for inviting me to that too last week.
Yes, dude. I'll get if you can't find it, I'll send you the DM after we get done. Okay, we've got 2 more. How dare you, Butch? Did you have one?
No.
3 more.
Go
you don't
ahead.
have? I thought you were gonna. Yes, super. Okay. Do you want to go? Because I got a big one. Go ahead. What's your how dare you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wait, Jens, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's your how dare you? Go ahead.
Me or Butch?
You, Jens.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking Butch. My bad. Yeah, I put my.
Butch said no.
No, he just said no. I put mine as.
That's usually how it goes, dude.
Yeah. J.J.Watt trucks the goalkeeper in the soccer term. I know I touched on that earlier, but come on, man, just trucking the goalie in soccer like that. I couldn't believe it, but he did the right thing, helped the guy back up. But oh man, the last thing you want to see is somebody getting hurt out there, especially by J.J. Watt trucking you. So that was my. How dare you, J.J. Watt, show up, take out the goalie, first game.
Tell him.
Yeah, preach.
Okay.
Oh, I got a good one. Yeah.
Well, go ahead, dude, because I'm about to go in.
Dude, I'm gonna how dare Russell Wilson
Mm.
for his comment about it was the most like passive aggressive B slap to Justin Fields, saying you would be the greatest off the field threat quarterback. So whatever the actual words were, but it was in lines of that. I was like, I was reading that. I was like, man, he just slapped this guy. Like, he's the biggest threat off the field quarterback.
It's like pat him on the head moment, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude. Unbelievable. Okay. Here's my how dare you. My how dare you is to the whole Christian Watson hamstring. I found an article in a post that was telling us they finally figured out what was wrong with Christian Watson's hamstrings. And if you play DFS or fantasy, you know it's been one of the most frustrating things over the last 1 or 2 years. So I'm reading it, and it's like, you know, he spent thousands of dollars on these on trying to figure out what's going on. The NFL has invested $4 million into this particular problem with players. And so I'm reading along, and it's like he's tried dry needling, and he's tried massage, and he's tried, you know, E-stem, and he's tried physical therapy. And you get all the way to the bottom of this whole thing, and they said what they determined is that his hamstring was 20% asymmetrical compared to his other hamstring. And I almost threw my phone through the wall, because I'm like, they spent $4 million and thousands of dollars of his own money to come to the conclusion that his hamstring, because it keeps getting injured, is smaller and weaker than his other one. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you could have sent him to me, and I would have had that nailed in a matter of 30 seconds. I would have said, strip down, let me see what you look like, spin around in your compression shorts, and let me look at your leg.
Which way is he facing? Wait a minute. Which way is he facing?
That's which way. How else are you going to look at the hamstrings, Tex? What are you going to do?
Just want to know which way you're turning
Get
him.
down and you put your compression shorts on, right?
Okay,
Boom.
got it.
Okay. Your
Face away from
hamstring
you or
looks really
towards you?
small, dude. It's probably really weak. You spent all this time, everybody's hard-earned energy and money to come to the conclusion, and you went to physical therapy, and you have a professional training staff in Green Bay that could not determine that your hamstring was weak and smaller than your other one. How dare everybody involved in that situation? That's what I was livid. I'm like, they're spending that kind of money.
We can't tell.
Just like, there's like 3 tests you would do to determine if his hamstring was strong enough or not, or stronger than the other one. I just, how dare you? Because that's a disgrace, and I'm infuriated.
What modality would you prescribe to strengthen his hamstring, strengthen and lengthen?
There is no modality that I would prescribe. I would say, if you get near another needle or ultrasound wand again, you're out of here, pal. You don't need that. It's junk. Strengthen your hamstring, dude.
Okay, what would you do then? Hamstring
What
curls?
would I do?
Hamstring curls?
Hamstring curls, straight leg raises, on his stomach, straight leg raises, bird feeders, single leg deadlifts, all this stuff that would strengthen your hamstrings. Deadlifts. I mean, he wasted 2 years on dry needling and massage and all this stuff, and all he had to do was strengthen it. That's all you got to do. He's 20-some years. Anyways, how dare you?
Salty.
I was livid. I was like, these people are getting paid that kind of money, and they couldn't figure out his hamstring was weak. They should be fired. Anyways, all right. That's enough. Also, to Big Cat for Dude Fest, which they're stealing Brothers Day. They want to have Dude Fest. Brothers Day was started like 5 years ago. So
we had Brothers Day forever.
Exactly. All right. I think that's it. I don't think we have other relevant sports news. I don't think we need to. I think we're good, right? Anything else, fellas?
I gotta get lineups in. Actually,
yeah, I do too. But congrats on Justin Jefferson for your new 110 million guaranteed out of your 140. That screws the Cowboys, which is hilarious. And the finals start tomorrow, and the NHL Stanley Cup starts Saturday, which I won't be watching. So, Bebo. Yeah, right, dude. Okay. Anything else, Jens? You have anything else you want to shout out to the people other
I
than
think
tell the people?
that's everything here. Say thanks for letting me come on. I say I enjoyed it. Shout out to Chiefs Kingdom, I guess. Hell, that's where I'll leave it.
Cut that from the record. I'm gonna make a note, and I will bleep that out. Oh, here you go. For you.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Go Bills.
Right.
Yeah.
Intersquad Dad Kings Jamboree. Don't forget to go sign up for our $1 contest. I did put it in the Rumble comments. I will put it in the YouTube comments. I am in the lead with 13 wins. Dylon is in second with 10 wins. J-Vi with 9. Tex has 4. Butch P has 3. Go follow Jens on Twitter and other places, I would imagine. At RotoBaller, too. RotoBaller PGA. We know Byron and
the Model
Spencer.
Maniac. Spencer's at Tee Off Sports, at Model Maniac. Like, both great guys have great content that come out all the time, too. So appreciate that.
Go follow those guys. You know, everybody we got in Twitter today, they were talking about follow people who are fun to follow and not trying to do all this stuff. And it's like those guys right there and you, great dudes, always fun to interact with. Those guys are
absolutely
good people, man. And if you like our show, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the show, leave us a review. Thank you for doing that. Those always are the best. So you can follow us on YouTube at the Millie Goats, Rumble, the Millie Goats, Twitter at Millie Goats, Instagram at the Millie Goats. Website and blog gets updated once a year. themillygoats.godaddysite.com. Subscribe to the show, rate the show, review the show, make the cut. Says it on the hat.
Make the cut. Make the damn cut.
Make the damn cut.
Simple. Tex, anything?
Go Cowboys. Go Rangers. Texas Rangers.